Hi, my name's Amanda. I am in California. I own a private early childhood program. We have been in business for a little over 10 years. I've been in the field for a little over 18 plus years with all kinds of roles from teacher's aide to teacher to working with children with autism to being a director and now an owner of this private preschool program. We started with just around 10 to 20 families and now have grown to serving over 120 families. So it's been a wonderful experience and I've learned a lot along the way. So we have been using creative curriculum for a little over 2 years now. We have kind of implemented it along the way. We use creative curriculum, Gold, Owls Pals, Kickstart Literacy. We just started this year in our TK program. Just speaking from, a smaller private preschool program, I get to see a lot hands-on. I'm not so much overseeing, but I still get to see some of the smaller moments within a child development program. And it is amazing to see teachers who and directors and leadership all kind of able to speak the same language and understand exactly the goal. We started Heritage, my preschool, when there wasn't as much support, especially support for children with that whole child approach. So I'm sure as everyone else can attest to it, the world of child development has grown so much in these last years. And it's so amazing to see a curriculum that's keeping up with that and to see how it's actually supporting the teachers, supporting the leaders, giving them that confidence. I've had two teachers who've been a part of our apprenticeship program. We work with Stanislaus County Board of Education, and we're a registered apprenticeship um, site. So we get to take in brand new teachers. And I honestly don't know if we would be able to do that without this curriculum. This curriculum lays out everything for the teachers so that a brand new teacher can walk into the classroom and learn while on the job and be able to feel supported while they are doing it. So we've had even two new teachers start within this last year with no units and no experience that have been able to join our apprenticeship program, get free education, as well as on the job training. And teaching strategies has taken on almost all of the work in being able to train up these teachers. We couldn't do that without this curriculum. So it's through our Stanislaus County Board of Education. We were lucky enough, they reached out to us as a preschool that they would like to have as one of their apprentice sites. So what that does is they actually partner with, it's called ESEPS. I couldn't tell you what that stands for, so sorry. But what they do is they create, and you have to go through a process of becoming one of these apprentices sites and then registering any teachers into this apprentice program. And then they get through our local college, our local junior college, they get free education and priority in all of the classrooms. And then they get to actually come and work, and we have agreements that we've made within the apprenticeship program. And they get to work a certain amount of hours for us as well, and start building their hands-on experience. So we're really blessed and lucky to be able to be a part of that program because we are a program that's always been about training. We love to train. We love to get fresh new teachers. We have such a specific mission at Heritage that aligns almost wholeheartedly with what creative curriculum is doing, which is why we're so excited about creative curriculum. Um, but in the way that we kind of introduce some of those new teachers within our apprenticeship program or teachers coming in, when it comes to like onboarding them, because we are a private preschool, we wear many hats. We don't have as many roles to help us along. So for any other private preschool programs out there, I know your struggle. So we play a lot of those different roles. So we are HR, we do, the curriculum support, we do the training, me and my director, and we also have mentor teachers. So we have teachers who are really experienced and have been working with teaching strategies, and we team them up with them and do a lot of the videos and the PD membership as well. But a lot of it is actually on the job training, which I'm a full hearted believer in, and they get to kind of I forget the word. They get to kind of be in the classroom without doing too much yet. I'm sure you guys know what word I'm looking for. And they get to kind of just watch and listen and see how the daily routine goes and how it's implemented and how beneficial it is and how the children are engaged in it. And then get to take over small parts of that throughout the day to build up to a spot where they're confident. So we kind of use the videos, the PD membership, the time with me and our director to really train them up in the basics. And then we really want to put them into the classroom and allow them to start getting that hands on training. When we first started the preschool, and I don't know how many people viewing have private preschools, we're kind of a niche. It's harder, with funding and those types of things to have so much resources and to have something like teaching strategies. But we've been blessed to be able to implement it. But when we first started, we were trying to do this all on our own without curriculum that really backed up our whole child approach and our active exploratory learning, that play based but active, not just letting the kids roam free, but really scaffolding their learning and doing all those amazing things that creative curriculum does so well. So for us, it was an amazing opportunity to be able to allow our teachers to step back from the planning aspect and really focus in on their environment and on their connections. And so at our preschool, we're blessed to have an acre. We have chickens, we have gardens, we have a mud kitchen, we have all kinds of amazing hands on opportunities. And it's really cool to see. It's really fun to see the kids really be able to tangibly um, understand some of the units and some of the inquiries that creative curriculum goes through. So if we're doing trees or we're doing water, we are outside. We're doing those actual units outside, those lessons outside, where the kids can really be a part of it and learn directly from the units. Going into our mud kitchen or walking through the orchard that we have at the back of the preschool, or learning about harvesting and being able to see that first, right in front of them. So it's really cool to see the joy and the understanding and the questions and the inquiry that come, and we're able to build even more off of, just like Anya and Myra, we get to build off of it. It's not the end all be all. You don't have to do exactly as it says. It really is a tool, and you get to build off of it and build off of those kids' interests. So it's been really cool to see the teachers be able to have that freedom of expression while still feeling grounded and like they know what to do every step of the day, but also have that confidence to be able to make some of those calls and align with the kids' interests. So I think I sometimes forget about the parents' perspective, right? Like, we're so immersed in child development. We're so immersed in their child's developmental growth and where they're at. And I have never seen a curriculum do so well at showing and explaining that and giving tools and resources to parents, but also within those gold assessments and the reports that you can run and actually give to your parents at parent teacher conferences. And I know the last time we did this, we did it in a hurry. We had just gotten the creative curriculum. We went through all these assessments, so that shows you it's not as hard as it may seem. We did it pretty quickly, and we were able to provide all of these different reports to parents. And like you were saying, the biggest thing is trust. And I think when parents see, hey, these teachers actually know my child, they know where they're at developmentally, and it allows them to trust you. It allows them to be more interested in their child's learning and kind of learn through you and through the curriculum, as well as all the reports that are provided. So I think it really does a great job at not only helping families learn alongside you, alongside their children, but it also helps them to understand you as a teacher and your perspective on their child, and that you know their child, you love their child, and you are scaffolding their learning, and you are monitoring their development. Like, how amazing! I would, it's like I'm a parent too. I have a 3-year-old. So just that I get to see those reports and I get to see how much that makes me as a parent more involved in my 3-year-old's learning. I mean, we didn't have that when I was a preschool teacher. Like, this is amazing. This really is.